Hey everyone, Victoria Waco, Mrs. New York American 2024, and today I have been getting questions on my pageant binder. So what is in my pageant binder, why I like having a binder, and also things that I have digitized or that you can digitize versus having in paper form, based on what you like. So this binder, I will say I've been using a binder for pageantry for a lot of years. Probably 2007, 2008 I started. Obviously I've changed out binders since then. What's inside of it has changed, but it's just a system I have found to work and I feel like I perfected it. So in it, I have all the tabs you'll see and an idea of what the tabs are. The first thing is a calendar. And this is last month, so I feel okay. I left last month in here that I can put appearances on. I put anything important in. I like having this in here just to give me some ideas. I also do, though, I really have gone away from this and more so started to use my Google Calendar and color coding things. What I do like to use this for is the countdown until a pageant and figuring out when on that timeline certain things need to be done. I like to work it out on the paper calendar and then put it in my Google Calendar. I also have, and this is a blank sheet, this is actually my old title, an appearance tracker where I put down the event, what happened at it, the date it happened on, and an impact, trying to get numbers. So when I was doing a lot of things with the Boys and Girls Club, how many kids I worked with, how many mentors I taught, those kind of things. And that helped me in my kind of final prep for interview to have actual concrete data to point to what I've done so far in the title. I also have travel sheets in here. These I actually usually give to my husband, but it gives an idea of my schedule, where I'm staying, all those things, so that he has one place to look, so he knows when I'm coming, when I'm going, when he can call, that kind of stuff. Paperwork is the next thing, paperwork and schedule. So in here is where I have my handbook. I have any of the paperwork that the pageant's given me. I'll show you. This is my bio form from last year, that kind of thing. Actually, my headshot from last year is also in here, back when I still had long hair. So really anything that is directly being submitted to the pageant goes in this section, and that way when I need to reference it, I know I only have to go to this section to find anything related to the pageant I'm competing in. The next is more general. It is my platform section. So in here I have worksheets I worked through. I have data sheets I've compiled about my platform. Again, it helps me having it all in one place. I also have my vision, my mission, why I do it, what my goals are, those kind of things written down in this section. I find writing them out is very helpful to me, just to make sure yeah, that is authentically what I think and feel, and things improve if I'm working on a new project for my platform. All that stuff's here. Ideas I have for my platform, anything platform related, get put in this section. Next is the budget section. So I don't want to show you, this has actual bills in it still, so I don't want to show you that. But so in here I do have a Excel spreadsheet online where I track expenses. I put my budget in, I put my receipts in here for anything, sponsor information's in here, my tips I've found for finding sponsors. If I like to track where sponsors are, so have I sent an email, have I followed up with a phone call, have I gone in person, just to kind of know who I've asked for what, who said yes, who said no, who hasn't given me an answer, that kind of thing. But that's all stuff I don't feel comfortable showing on camera, so sorry. Hopefully you get the gist of kind of what's in that section. Next is prep notes, and I'm going to try to find a blank page or a really old one, because again, this is so it has a bunch of sheets like this in here. It's where I write notes down when I am working with any of my coaches, or I'm talking with my director, moving up to nationals. I had a whole checklist of stuff I was working with her. Any notes that my coach sends me goes in this section too. And then I also even have notes from years past. So if I need to go back, like, am I getting consistent feedback about something I need to work on? If so, what is it, and that kind of stuff. After that is practice questions. This is where I have like any interview question type things I want. I used to like have this on the treadmill when I was competing when I was younger, and I would like work on questions, think about them, and then think my answer through while on the treadmill. That's the other reason why I kind of liked it in a binder format, because I could do that. I could like bring it with me while I was doing cardio, or like bring a newspaper. I had like past year on stage questions from the pageant I just competed in, so I kind of had a feel for what they like to ask and why. I have this is a really fun thing. This is super old, to the point where I've stopped updating the governor and the lieutenant governor on here, but it's all the fun facts about New York State, in case people ever ask me what the flag meant, the state song, if you didn't know, it's I Love New York, our state tree, our state fruit, our state bird, like anything related to New York State, like trivia is on this sheet. Also, this is something super old that was given to me and I still use it. It's like a matrix to kind of figure out like why you want to be that title holder and how to reconnect all your important messaging to that. I like that. That's a blank one. I have once filled out. I worked with Win a Pageant many years ago, so this is like the sheet from all my work with them, fast facts that still are pretty current. This is like my warm-up sheet. So before I go in for an interview, I do a physical warm-up, a vocal warm-up, and like a mental warm-up. So this like walks me through that. I also actually usually keep this like a photo of this on my phone, or this is on my phone too. So if I don't want to like lug the whole binder down to my interview, I can at least have the key things in a Google folder. So that's something I have digitized. I have like a quick reference folder for pageant weekend in my Google Drive that I can just look at real quick. After that is marketing. That's where I have a whole bunch of stuff from my social media consultant I worked with, stuff about branding from other coaches I've worked with, that type of thing is all in here. My branding point laid out. Then I have a fitness no, this is wardrobe. Sorry, wardrobe. This is something really fun I do. So now I've kind of moved this to an Excel spreadsheet, but I also do love sometimes having it on paper. It's an outfit planning sheet, so I can put like pictures of what I'm wearing, any details about what I'm wearing, plans for hair and makeup for it, that kind of thing. A pro thing, I have a ton of just blank ones, so I will start filling these out soon, probably for appearances. I use this for anything because I like to really know exactly what I'm wearing, why, how does it relate to my brand, that kind of thing. And then details. Details are really all about, this is like kind of where I put my mental, this is where a lot of my makeup stuff goes, any tips, tricks for makeup, that kind of thing. If I find pictures of like makeup I really love, I'll put that in the section. That way I'm working with an artist and can say, oh, here, I really like this section. I don't use as much because a lot of that is on my Google Drive now. Like I have a folder of like inspo, and I'll just like show it to a hair and makeup artist. So this section gets used a little less, but it's still in the binder, and if you like paper, it might be good for you. I'm running out of time. Okay, fitness is the next section that has like workout plans, diet plans, all that stuff for my trainer. Pageant timeline is the next section. So this breaks down like a year of prep for me, and I've kind of perfected that timeline over a lot of trial and error based on other ones. I also keep like fun facts about different months in case I'm looking for content that way. Packing list. I think I have the best packing list in the world. This packing list has been put together over years and years. So multiple versions of the packing list are here. I print out a new one each pageant. And then my last section is inspo, and that is just where I have lots of just really fun inspiration type things that I can reference during pageant prep, during pageant weekend when it gets hard, that kind of thing. Mantras are in here. The last section is another section I won't show. That is the current section, which is for thank you notes. So that's where I have like addresses, tracking that I wrote thank you notes to everyone who needs one. Yeah, so that is what's in my binder. Hope this was helpful. Sorry, I went through it really quickly, but I think the areas I spent more time on are the most important ones. So hopefully this helped you. Put questions in the chat box or wherever you put comments on your platform. below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!